shenanigans. I am wearing makeup for a Montgomery Leadership Program assignment that I had to do, and I do have a tutorial as to how to achieve this makeup. So I'm gonna do that weird modeling thing people do. You know, all that fun stuff. So my makeup has come off somewhat due to eating soup and a sandwich, because I used to put makeup on at around 5 or 6, and I have a Malachite's being noisy. I put it on top of a cork lid for one of my candles. But I was going to do a huge backlog of videos for you all, since I hardly ever wear makeup, but I had a bunch of stuff I had planned, but I did not write it down, so I forgot most of my things, and plus my phone space is massively occupied with about 2 hours of footage of me getting ready for the ePortfolio video that I have opinions, but it's okay. So I decided, why not teach people tarot, since we are already wearing makeup, and I do have plans for a variety of content, which does not require my face all the time. People say I have a really soothing voice, so I have been both in person and online for whatever reason, which makes me happy to hear that, but I think my voice is annoying, so I'm glad people like it for the most part, which is so kind. So, also I have been doing the 100 squats a day challenge since March 20th, and pretty cool. Like, I think it's a really helpful challenge. So I am really tired, and I want to take this makeup off. In true YouTuber fashion, I wore this top and put on my jewelry, and yeah, I'm wearing my pajama shorts and fussy socks because it doesn't matter. You don't need to know. I mean, not you do, but the person the assignment was for doesn't need to know. So yeah, since most of what I was going to do is lost, since I didn't write it down, you know, like an idiot, I'm stuck with that knowledge forever, that there are videos I needed to make, but can't because I don't have enough space right now, because I have to re-download the edited video, which should be much, much shorter. I have to cut out a ton of footage. It's going to take me forever to edit, because it is a 2-hour long video. My eyes are tired of having this bright light shining on me. I've been recording for hours. So let's learn how to read tarot. Now, my deck is the Celtic Tarot deck. We're going to talk a little bit about tarot, since I know some people who are afraid of tarot cards, which is, I guess, understandable if you don't really understand the whole mechanic. They are a very mysterious, arcane divination tool, but they can be used by anybody. Like, they are so easy to use. This is the book that, I'm so sorry. This is the book that goes with my lovely, beautiful cards that I love and adore. They are the sweetest, most helpful things ever. They're my only deck right now. I'm planning on getting like the manga deck that I will probably use to read for other people. But in this book, you have the relationship spread, the triskel, I just passed it, the triskel, sorry. You have the triskel, and you have the regular, the Celtic cross spread. It's very complex, very useful. I love it. It's like one of my favorites to do for people because it is so helpful. It's complicated because it's very specific. There's also, you can do a typical 3-card, 5-card. You can do a yearly reading for the next like 12 months. A reading for the month, a reading for each week in the month. You can draw a card a day, 3 cards a day. so much you can do with cards. The purpose is to give you guidance and advice, and if there's anything that you don't know about, the cards are supposed to let you know and be like, hey fam, watch out. They got you. They are here for you. They are brutally honest. And if you don't like brutal honesty, you probably won't like tarot cards. And I am a brutally honest person, so I like tarot cards. Let me adjust my camera there. Please don't hate me, I'm sorry. Anyway, I love this stand so much, it's so useful. But yeah, I'm a brutally honest person, so I love my tarot cards. They are brutally honest, and I need that in my life. Also, I will post in the description a link to the video that I was forced to create on a whole other channel. So, I have feelings. I have feelings. Okay, so what I'm going to do for you guys is do a little demonstration. I'm going to draw 3 cards, but I'm not going to show you what they are. I'm going to make it so that you can see the 3 cards. They'll be face down, and you'll pick one in your head and go with your intuition, and you will have a few moments to do so because I don't want this video to be long, and you will pick one. I will teach you how to use them by demonstrating. So, yeah, let's shuffle these babies, and I'm gonna draw 3, and then you'll pick one, and then I'll flip them over and interpret each one, and it's just whatever I feel like the cards are trying to tell you, or I'll just read off the general thing, and you can be like, I used to do this on my Instagram. People really enjoyed it. But for some reason, people are afraid of the cards. And the future changes all the time. So there is no perfect way to tell the future because every decision you make affects it. So like there are thousands of tiny little paths off of this based on what you say, what you do, where you go. It's crazy. So time, man. Ooh. You know you're drawing some good cards and you got the shivers. Yeah. So I like that little tingle that runs down your spine that says you chose correctly. Okay. So I'm gonna be annoying and just put them down right here. You have your cards to choose from that you can't see perfectly straight, but that's okay because you don't need to. You just need to look at the cards and pick one. Just pick a card. Any card. You picked your card? Okay. Let's start flipping. This is red towards me, so that's the moon reversed. This is the Ace of Wands upright. And this is the shadows upright. Ooh, someone got the shadow. Ooh. So, again, the tarot cards, the scariest tarot card is probably the Tower because it represents change. And change freaks everyone out. Like the Death card signifies a new beginning, so there's literally not really a scary card. So, let's start with the moon reversed. Upside down means that it is reversed. So let's read it. This is one of the major arcana cards. So it's right after the star. Let's see. So her statement is imagination is a precursor to reality. And the keywords are imagination, illusion, and fear. So by whose radiance do you shine? By the means of another or wholly thine? Since it's reversed, we're not going, you can usually see a little introduction page in your book that's got like the card and then like the little stuff. And then you have, it may be on the same page sometimes, but it's your divination meanings. And And you're going to look for the reversed meaning right there. Am I pointing to the right thing? Yeah, okay. So, reverse the mood implies that there are issues of trust. Something is disturbed, and this may express itself in inappropriate coping mechanisms, lethargy, tiredness, and wanting to spend more and more time asleep, and oblivion if you like. Worry is futile, but try telling that to someone who is worrying. So true. This card reversed heralds the reader to find the root of the disturbance by closely observing the surrounding cards. We're doing a one-card reading. Sorry, Linda. So the Ace of Wands is our first suit, because sweet has an E. So again, you have your little thing, and on this one, it's got a short intro. Its keywords are creativity, enterprise, and beginning, and the divination reading starts right here. So you are creative and inventive enough to bring your plans into fruition. Be proud of that. Not only have you worked hard, but you have also employed your enterprising skills and your ability to see things through. This is a good card that suggests a new beginning is actually happening right now. You're in the throes of it. This is a powerful card, and because of its connection to creativity, it may imply a new job, a new change of career, or also a new romantic or sexual relationship. There may even be a new child on the way. This is an excellent omen, particularly if you are on the verge of a new project or making a decision that is likely to last and affect your life for a great number of years, if not forever. So that could be a card chosen by people who are wanting to start reading tarot. Just hunch. And the card number 15, the Shadow, one of the minor. No, it's a major. Yes, it's a major arcana. The Ace of Wands would be a minor arcana, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Before I tell you some bull. Yeah, it's part of the major. That's what I thought. I'm just double checking with you. I have not looked at this in a while. Oh, a good reading has 4 essential ingredients: a skilled and competent reader, a willing and right-minded querent, a deck of cards, and time to focus on the question at hand. Again, I do give personalized tarot readings, usually for $5. But right now, as I have posted on my social media, all of my services are half off since hours have been cut, wages have been lessened, and some people are just out of a job. So everything is half off. So tarot and rune readings are both $2.50 now. So if you want a personalized reading and would rather think it's cheaper than getting your hands on your own deck, but I do recommend your own deck. But I do like getting readings from other people because it makes me feel better. Although you are perfectly capable of reading your own cards. It's just like, words. It's not satisfying. It's like comforting. It's like confirmation. It's affirming. I can English. It's affirming when someone else reads for you and gets similar results. Or like I know my friends know how to read tarot. I have one friend who reads tarot and another who reads runes and tarot, but mostly runes, and I know I can trust them to get my reading correct. And in turn, I get asked for tarot readings, and it's kind of like an exchange thing. But and plus they're like close friends, so I don't really charge for close friends to get readings. It is very helpful when people pay for services because it is hard to make a living, and I can get more tools if I get more money. So it's a business. I'm trying really hard, and I'm so excited to take off my jewelry and my makeup. It's gonna be so great. Taking off my makeup's gonna make me sad, but I want my pajamas. So aside from my tangent about purchasing a personalized reading or even a mentorship program where I will guide you through more in-depth reading things and taking care of helping you learn everything you'd like to learn. So there's a lot out there, and I specialize in a few different things, and I will talk about that at another time. I'm actually going to make a video of my mentorship program next, because that was actually one of the videos that I needed to make. Thank you guys. Talking to you always helps me figure things out. So, the shadow. Turn your face, ignore me at your peril. I am the shadow that some call the devil. Now, the devil is a personification of evil, basically. But in a lot of religions, including my own, it's not considered an actual entity. Like, some people call, like, I know Christianity calls the devil and Lucifer the same thing, and it's interesting to me. Very interesting, because in most other religions, Lucifer is an angel of light. So it's unique. It's different. It's a newer mythology, too. So in Christian mythology, Lucifer is a fallen angel, becomes the devil. And this is not what the Celtic Tarot is talking about. If you are Christian affiliated, it is talking about darkness, which is called the devil, or the shadow. It's called the shadow, but it's often also referred to as the devil, just to let you guys know, but that is not... We're not referring to Christian mythology when we talk about this, especially. This is Celtic Tarot. It's ancient, far older than Christianity. Celtic traditions are ancient, very ancient. So that is not what we are referring to. It is the shadow, the darkness. So just had to clarify that quote. And the statement is, bright lights cast dark shadows. The keywords are materialism, the shadow self, and ignorance. Ignorance is evil. You should always seek to get an education, and the divination starts here. Now, this can be a hard card to swallow, and its position this late in the major arcana can be perplexing. But the trap of materialism and the allure of gain can overcome even the most devout and committed of spiritual seekers. This card implies that there is illusion rife within this question, and that things are governed by the basic needs that so many humans crave: money, sex, power, and gain. But know that sexual energy and spiritual energy cannot be separated in reality. In fact, there is no separation between physiology and spirituality. The querent may feel trapped, but it is likely that the trap is of their own doing, or governed by the illusion of bondage, material gain, and ignorance, all of which can lead to frustration and helplessness. Perhaps the querent has spent too many years saying yes, rather than learning the power of no. So, basically, this is the burden. You are burdened by something, trapped by other people, but you can get out. I mean, look at this. Do you see these hoops? You notice how they could slip them right over their heads and just walk away? Humans are their own prison keepers. Prison guards, basically. So, our upstairs neighbors are quite noisy. So, now is the time to free yourself and sit and think a while about whatever is keeping you trapped. But again, I offer personalized readings for $5 at normal price, and during quarantine price is $2.50. And I also do a mentorship program, which is either $15 or $20 per month. I think it's $15 per month normal price. But again, quarantine price is $7.50, and that's all you'll pay for the entirety of your mentorship membership, which I will be covering in another video. So I hope you all enjoyed learning about tarot today and your mini reading. So feel free to put in the comments any questions, concerns, or suggestions. Definitely fiddlesticks I went over, but definitely let me know, like, subscribe, and of course comment so I can elaborate on the card that you got if you need me to. And again, if you need a personalized reading, just reach out through my link tree. I will have all my social medias there, so you can just contact me through there for a personalized reading or to enter the mentorship program. So I enjoyed having you beautiful beings today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. So have a lovely day and stay safe.